This exercise 3.2 question number 5 is bring out inconsistency if any in the following. The first one is byx plus bxy is equals to 1.30 and r is 0.75. Now to solve these sums, we should actually know the properties of the regression coefficients. So what are the properties of regression coefficients that we'll see? First property is both byx and bxy should have same sign. And so is the sign of r. Either both should be less than 1 or if one is less than 1, then the other has to be greater than 1. With this, either both should be less than 1, or if one is less than 1, one is greater than 1, the other has to be less than 1. If one of them, byx or bxy, is greater than 1, then other should be less than 1. So both byx and bxy should have same sign, and same is the sign of r. Either both are less than 1, or if one is greater than 1, then other has to be less than 1, because r is byx into bxy. Okay, and r is always in between plus and minus 1. And that is why this condition should be satisfied by byx and bxy. One more thing is arithmetic mean of both regression equation is byx plus bxy upon 2, and geometric mean is r, that is under root byx into bxy. So actually arithmetic mean is always greater than geometric mean, or it can be equal to. So we have to follow these cases, or there is one more rule, that is modulus value of byx plus bxy upon 2 should be greater than modulus of r. So we may use this rule or this rule, they are same. So these are the basic properties of byx and bxy, which we need. Another property is byx is slope of y on x line, regression line y on x, and 1 upon bxy is slope of x on y. So these are the common properties that we'll need here. Now the first case, they have asked us to examine, bring the inconsistency in the data. And the first one is byx plus bxy is 1.30 and r is 0.75. Now we have just seen that to make it a consistent data, byx plus bxy upon 2 should be greater than modulus r. So this is 1.30 upon 2. That is 0.65. Modulus r is 0.75. The condition is this should be greater than this, but the condition is not satisfied. As modulus byx plus bxy upon 2 is less than modulus r, the condition is not satisfied and therefore data is inconsistent. क्योंकि कंडीशन तो ये है कि by(x upon bxy, sorry, plus bxy upon 2 should be greater than r, लेकिन यहाँ पे तो ये ग्रेटर देन नहीं है, तो ये डेटा इनकंसिस्टेंट है. अब हम लोग इसका सेकंड वाला देखेंगे. by(x is equal to bxy is 1.5. by(x is equals to bxy is 1.5 and r is minus 0.9. Now here it is inconsistent because by(x इथं नुसतं ऑब्झर्वेशन नाही करता, आपण आत्ताच प्रॉपर्टी बघितली. They all have same sign. So by(x, bxy and r all are of same sign. by(x, bxy and r all have same sign. But by(x and bxy are positive and r is negative, and therefore data is inconsistent. Now let us take the third one. See, for this the property should be known very properly. बेसिक चीज है, by(x, bxy और r तीनों की साइन सेम होनी चाहिए. यहाँ पे ये दोनों पॉजिटिव है और r निगेटिव है, तो ये डेटा इनकंसिस्टेंट है. नेक्स्ट, by(x is 1.9, bxy is minus 0.25. Third one, by(x is 1.9 and bxy is minus 0.25. तो एक पॉजिटिव एक निगेटिव तो नहीं चलेगा. सेम रीजन, by(x and bxy have same sign as the condition is not satisfied here. Data is inconsistent. कि इनके साइन सेम होने चाहिए. देख तो दोनों प्लस या दोनों माइनस होने चाहिए, लेकिन इधर एक प्लस एक माइनस है, इसलिए डेटा क्या हो गया? इनकंसिस्टेंट. Then the last one, by(x is 2.6. by(x is 2.6. bxy is 1 upon 2.6. Now if bxy is 1 upon 2.6, so let us find out what is the value of 1 upon 2.6. 1 divided by 2.6 करना पड़ेगा. तो ये तो आता है 0.3846. इज द फोर्थ केस. देखो कंडीशन ये है कि by(x and bxy should have same sign. They are having same sign, they both are positive. If one is greater than 1, then other should be less than 1. हे पण इकडे satisfy होत आहे. by(x is greater than 1, so bxy is less than 1, and r is under root by(x into bxy, that is 2.6 into 1 upon 2.6, that is under root 1. So your answer is 1. Can r be equal to 1? Yes. So the data is consistent here. Here all the properties are accepted or are satisfied, and therefore data is consistent. यहाँ पे data inconsistent है. यहाँ पे data क्या है? Consistent है, as all properties or conditions are satisfied. कंडीशन क्या है? दोनों की साइन सेम होनी चाहिए. अगर एक 1 से बड़ा है तो दूसरा छोटा होना चाहिए. और आर जो है, कोरिलेशन कोएफिशिएंट जो है, वो 1 और -1 के बीच में होनी चाहिए, इंक्लूडिंग बोथ. यहाँ पे ये 1 भी आ रहा है, एक बड़ा है तो एक छोटा भी है, और दोनों की साइन भी सेम है, तो ये डेटा कंसिस्टेंट है. Question 6 of 3.2 है, 2 samples of bivariate population have 15 observations. So the n is equals to 15. The sample mean of x and y is 25 and 18. So bar x is 25 and for y, bar y is 18. The corresponding sum of square of deviation from their respective mean. Corresponding sum of square of deviation. Sum of square of deviation from mean is represented like this for x and like this for y. Summation of square of deviation from mean. It is 136, it is 150. The sum of product of deviation from their respective mean. Sum of product of deviation from their mean. Sum product deviation from their mean is 123. You have to find the equation of the line x on y. Now, to find out the line x on y, my formula is x minus bar x, bxy, y minus bar y. But bxy is equals to, आता इकडे हा ह्या values दिल्या आहेत, so I will use the same formula, x minus bar x, y minus bar y bracket upon summation y minus bar y bracket square. So that is 123 upon 150. So what is 123 upon 150? It is 0.82. So this will be x minus 25 is equals to 0.82 y minus 18. X minus 25, 0.82 y. (14.76). X is equals to 0.82 y minus 14.76 plus 25. So x is equals to 0.82 y plus 10.24. This is your equation x on y. Done. And with this, we have also finished with exercise 3.2. All the sums are done. And now from the next time, we are going to do with interpretation of regression lines. What are regression lines? How to find out which one is x on y, which one is y on x, how to find out bar x and bar y, all these things we'll do.